She just proved your own point.
No.
He talks bluntly.
It's vermin, that they're poisoning the blood of our country.
No, illegals who are criminals. Be specific.
Sure.
What is good, YouTube family? It's your boy Rashad. We back again with the Black Anomaly Bryson channel. So I got to talk to y'all about woke Trump Deranged anchor on Fox News. She's at least a member of the staff. I don't know exactly what her title is. Jessica Tarlov. Okay, this lady is extremely Trump deranged. Every time I see her, she goes on a Trump deranged rant. Like literally every time she's like, insurrectionist, a convicted rapist. Like she goes off every time. But Greg Guttfeld on the 5 was not having it. So Jessica is like she's like a stand-in member. They like alternate between her and some dude. They alternate. I can't even remember the dude's name. But Jessica is more relevant because she's the one who's consistently getting cooked by her own team members. And it's hilarious. I did a video the other day where Jesse went off on her. In this video, Guttfeld went off on her. Without further ado, let's take a look.
And this goes back,
but
obviously, no, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. Because if you weren't ignoring them, you'd go, oh, that's just his language.
No, but
you're actually just proving your own point.
No,
he talks bluntly. And he uses these phrases.
I understand that we have to give him more roadway than everyone else because he uses imprecise language. But the man calling migrants vermin, that they're poisoning the blood of our country.
No, illegals who are criminals. Be specific.
Sure.
I would call an illegal criminal vermin.
Okay. In 2016, talking about if he's denied the nomination, I think you'd have riots. 2020. Responding to an adverse
That was because there were riots when he won, right?
Are you just...
Yeah, I'm going to go through every point.
Okay, great. After the Pennsylvania Supreme Court told him again that he had lost, that he said it would induce violence in the street, bad things will happen, and bad things lead to other types of bad things.
It's not wrong.
2023, death and destruction if I'm charged by the Manhattan DA. 2023, after the Mar-a-Lago search in August, terrible things are going to happen. 2024, bedlam in the country if criminal charges against me are successful.
I'm not seeing...
I mean, the issue here is that she's basically... It's kind of funny that he used the word bedlam. But the thing about this that's silly is that Trump literally is telling the truth. Like, he's basically saying, yes, you're going to tick people off because he knows a lot of this stuff is fraudulent. Okay, he knows that people are going to be upset and that's going to lead to like riots and whatnot. It's led to riots when, for example, Hillary Clinton lost, and also, of course, you saw what happened on January 6th. It was a peaceful protest that turned into a riot. And then there's been other instances, like now you got all these crazy pro-Palestinian people. I mean, of course, riots are going to be induced. And of course, if there's criminal charges against Trump and they are successful, yes, obviously, there's going to be people who are very upset because they're going to believe that they are fraudulent. So far, everything has been a big hoax against Trump. Like you saw this civil fraud case. You saw the whack job Carroll case where no evidence, no material evidence, but Trump is guilty. The jury thinks he's guilty. Well, not of rape, but they do think that he's guilty of harassment for no reason. And this is one of the things I don't get about these ridiculously woke juries, especially out in New York. You heard about Jonathan Majors. Now you see what happened with Trump. And it's like, no material evidence, but we think he's guilty of something. So he did something. He definitely did something. It's ridiculous.
That absence of bedlam.
Yeah, there's also an actual invasion taking place that you don't seem to care about, Jessica.
There's no
we just watched it on the video. People are dying.
That's not what
people
he's
are getting
he's talking
raped.
About people who
and you
like
care what
Capitol.
President Donald Trump says.
Okay.
While this country's in a mess right now, Judge.
Well, shit, bruh. This lady Tarlov doesn't care about anything that's actually going on in the country. Like, I've done videos in the past where people are like, well, okay, policy aside, what Trump said was really bad. Like, that's all these wackos care about. And it's like, bro, why do people want to make an issue out of every single thing Trump says instead of focusing on what he means by what he says? They try to take everything out of context, including with this Jessica Tarlov lady does literally every time she appears on the screen, and two, what his policy positions are. So you can go Donald Trump .com.gov is one of those. It's like Donald J. Trump. You can find the website. He goes over every policy position. It's called Agenda 47. okay, as the 47th president. He goes over every policy position, and that's what should be important. Not all of this other ridiculous stuff that they keep talking about. Like, nobody really cares, and I think a lot of people are not falling for it. Jessica Tarlov, she really belongs on like MSDNC or something, or CNN, or maybe even ABC. Like, they're a little bit less Trump deranged, but I'm pretty sure that they would accept her. They're trying to have her here on the 5 to try to balance things out. Do I think it's working? Not really. This lady is just so Trump deranged. It basically turns into an argument. It's entertaining as hell for me, but I mean, this lady makes herself look stupid, and she's got to feel foolish being on a network where nobody's really interested in what the hell she's talking about. Everybody is going against her, and she doesn't seem to have any valid points, because I honestly do believe that even though the folks on the 5, you know, they are more conservative, most of them, I do think that if she had a valid point, I honestly believe that they would listen to her and seriously consider it and have a discussion about it. But since she never does, she just loves to go on Trump deranged rants, then they just pick on her and basically make fun of her and make her look stupid, so that eventually, maybe, hopefully in her head, it'll all make sense that, you know what, maybe my position is a little Trump deranged. Maybe I need to take it down from like 100 out of 10 to like a 5. I doubt she's ever going to do that, though. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate y'all watching the Black Anomaly Rising channel. I'm out.
No, but
You're actually
but the
disproving your own
man.
point.
No,
He has